Доброго дня всім! Мене звати Ярослав, це мій YouTube канал Успішний Геймер. Сьогодні ми продовжуємо наші пригоди в другому доповненні до Відьмака 3 під назвою Кров і вино. Так, давайте дивитися, що у нас по завданням. Давайте трошки підемо сьогодні по додатковим. 37 рівень. О, їх 15. 46 рівень треба, нічого собі. Давайте до Гільома підемо, 35-й. Це мамо сюди. Кудись сюди треба. А, Гільом це цей лицар, який невдаха, який хотів усе подвиг і присвятити одній з принцес свій подвиг. Угу. Все, я зрозумів. Так. Ну давайте навідаємо його в лікарні, подивимося, що він нам розкаже. Так, це ми майже куди? В порт прибігли? Чи навпаки з порту прибігли? Ну тут місто доволі велике, як ми зрозуміли. А, це ми вже до цих, до лицарських наметів дісталися. Ой. Травичка якась цікава. Так. Через річку. Все таке яскраве, кольорове.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
А, ось ти де. Здоров.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Так, каже, що є одна дівчина, на яку наклали злі чари або прокляття.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her.
Він дуже занепокоєний
Vivien
за
shuns the
долю.
company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivien emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then
suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Так, ну він тут розповів історію про те, як він одного разу провів її додому, але вона зойкнула чогось і. Ну, вона спогодилася, вони прийшли разом, потім вона зойкнула якось незвично, злякалася, що він все почув і втекла. І після того він ще пару разів хотів запросити її тет-а-тет погуляти, але він помітив, що вона часто ходить в ліс і гуляє на поляні біля дзеркального озера. Але кожен раз, коли він за нею йшов, він її губив. Ніби вона розщеплювалася в повітрі. Давай детальніше.
Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivien spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivien, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Так, ну він нам просить, щоб ми зайняли його місце, і оскільки Вівієн є покровительницею турніру, то дізнатися, що з нею трапилось. Ну давай про
Hardly a
нагороду
regular
поговоримо.
job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Так, ну і тепер... О, 500. Давай 580. Бо знову почнеться. А скільки?
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fee somewhat?
60.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
160 монет. Ну все, добре, давай, зацікавив мене, пішли. Дізнайтесь.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivien.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Так, ну він хоче переконатися, що ми не вилетімо з турніру раніше, ніж це потрібно, ніж до зустрічі з Вів'єн, тому ми тепер маємо йому продемонструвати, які ми вправні в мечах, в верховій їзді і стрільбі з арбалетом. Ну давай стрільби почнемо.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Так,
Come
ну
with me.
пішли, давай.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another with the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Так, ти кажеш, що тут треба на час і
Hit the
на
red targets.
цілі. Так. Ну все. Всіх поцілив.
Once more?
Чому? Ну давайте ще один раз.
Gladly give it another try.
Все.
Once more?
Ні, досить. Досить. Ладно, вистачить.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Ну пішли
Let's do
їздою
some riding.
займемось.
Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Пішли.
Come with me.
Ну стрільба, в принципі...
The tourney's race
Постав.
differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Так, ну тут буде, каже, просто їзда на час по маршруту. Починається на арені, закінчується, йде там через поля і закінчується теж на арені. Ось весь маршрут. А у Джібови знаходиться поза.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points, for now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Зрозуміло, треба рубити і стріляти по мішені. Промахнувся. Так. А, за це додається додаткові... Ага. Хвилини. Можна ще раз.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Давай ще один раз. Ще раз.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Промахнувся. Промахнувся. Нічого страшного. Я б ще раз
Whoa
спробую.
there, Roach.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Ну давай ще раз.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for Witchers. That's it, Roach.
Та знов промахнувся. Чому я промахнувся?
Hey-ya!
Ще один раз спробую проїхатись. Бо 3 з 4 це мало.
Whoa there, Roach.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Ще останній раз це проїду.
No harm in going again.
Ну треба зрозуміти, в чому сутність цієї практики.
Go, go.
А чому я не попадаю по цьому?
Giddy up.
Ну добре. Хай буде так.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Had enough.
Досить.
Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Ну і
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me.
пішли.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivien. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins. We have ceased to suffer.
Who do my eyes espy if not yours? Where have your journeys taken you last, brother?
Hail, Percy. You must know I've embarked on a quest of true wonder.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
And through the night returned from his
The Knight's Codex commands constant improvement. Cut! Slice! Smash! No mercy! You shall perish, evil doer!
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Так, ми пішли записувати.
Until suddenly she
поєдинок.
is very unkind.
Ну, з мечами я впораюсь. Стільки разів вже бився з чудовиськами. Та і з іншими суперниками, що в принципі я зможу впоратися з мечем. Єдине, що мене непокоїть, до речі, здорово.
Welcome, my good sir.
Need a bit of grooming.
Прибирати борідку і це. О, ще й вин можна. Владич, гладенько все. Зроби мені, будь ласка. О, разови? Давай.
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
Зачіска мені подобається, якщо ж. Так, ну давайте. Давайте з коктейлями зіграємо. Зробимо перше. Так. Ну все, я переміг. Двох раунд. Так, карту виграв. Так, знов шторм виграв. Знов погодню карту виграв.
A smashing place we have, eh? Wine by the barrel,
Так,
peace and quiet,
пис.
lovely reviews.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two crests. Which do you prefer?
Ну... Геральда з Рівії.
I'm
Чорному.
Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shields bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Ну, давай, розкажи мені про винагороду, до речі.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Ну все, тоді ми... Ну,
Feels
вони
like I know
пресили
everything I'd
матч.
ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I swear on Her Grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Так, ще намет ми отримали, обладунки і щит іменний. Так, пішли на стрільбище.
Duck's nipples. Get them while they're hot. Spiral big ears.
Can't spread around. They've this. Chop off its horns.
Прибули на стрільбище.
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
О, плин?
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Та ну!
You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivien should appear shortly.
Я хотів зіграти, я не такий.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels
Так, нам треба
fled
червоні
are
щити
red.
збивати.
May the better man win.
Давай. А він збиває синій.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teeth, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead, leaves the others. Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
О, ми виграли перший турнір.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate
Ще
you.
іменний арбалет.
Thank you, my lady.
Точніше, це з гербом.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Так, ну ще й суперник подякував.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivien occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Так, тепер він просить, щоб ми пішли.
Yeah, let's go now.
Пішли до намету, де Вівієн зупинилась. Шукати сліди.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Так, каже, що він совою буде.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Так, ну давай далі
Jar of
дивитися.
concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
Within thy locks. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. His and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my latest tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Так. Другий. Ай, вершники.
The flower of chivalry.
Не знаю, не знаю. Так, а де? Ну, ми, напевно, встанемо біля своєї коняки.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfal. Linus of Metida. Reinfarn of Atra. Makaspark of Meikt. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint vow of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
Yes, I do, if you please.
Ere the suns from the clouds retire.
Any chance you could say it normally?
Not at all. Ere the suns from the clouds retire, and hearty toil your steed does tire, neath all the gates you must guide your horse, and each
Ой,
suffered
ще цілі
target
всі
strike with bolts. Each dummy felt adds more sand to the glass, and each true shot bolt repeats the task.
Yep, all clear now.
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the maid Vivien, her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage justice, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before
зараз
us
почнеться
Geralt
турнір.
from Rithia come, fast as the wind,
Ай,
bright
зараз ще
as
ми
the
маємо
sun.
першими бути. Ай.
And he's up! With a thunderous roar, who pounds the ground? No legion of drummers could make such a sound!
все.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ще раз.
Giddy up.
And he's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Master Witcher.
Monsters!
Ну поїхали, чу.
With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Go, go.
Новий!
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace? A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivien together.
Так, ну зараз
Lead the
буде
way.
свято. Будемо їсти, пити. Чекати Вів'єн. Ну, ми виграли. Добре, бо останнє коло було не дуже.
So, any thoughts on Vivien?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivien arrives. Let us drink. To Vivien, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivien.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivien as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Got business to finish here. We'll duel another day.
You cannot refuse another man's challenge. It is dishonorable. You would be excluded from the tourney. Then what will become of Vivien?
Coward.
Fine. Main arena. See you there.
Я не хочу з ним ще на кінну. Якби на мечах, то я б ще б його подумав би перед
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Run, Roach.
Це треба ще.
What now, you piece of filth?
А він ще й мене б'є. Ну добре, хоч перемогли його швидко.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help, badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Так, ну добре, що ми влагодили тут різноголосся. Можна повернутися знову до Вівієн.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Ну, пішли.
That grey-domed scoundrel, ever-seeking Lady Vivien. Some kind of maniac.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
І слідом за птахою. Такі капа. Де він тут? Ну добре. Пройшли. Так, де там? На всяк випадок. Вовки. Чи що? Чи вепи? Пантер. Пантер я ще не вбивав, до речі. Так, а де птаха? Ой. Міст. Ще пантер? Ще пантер. Птаха вже з тої сторони. Так. Куди він полетів, да? Сюди веде.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Через печеру пройти. Де печера? Давайте, напевно, я втягну свої обладунки. І де тут у мене є фішка? Де печера? Ось печера.
Show me what you got.
Віхт, хто такий Віхт? В чому тут застряг?
Witcher.
Lady Vivien? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Gільом put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Так, ну, легенда тут в наступному. Батьки цієї Вівієн, вони дуже любили проводити час на цій галявині. І вони дуже любили спів іволги. І мати, коли ще носила її під серцем, то сказала, що от якби ти була такою чарівною, як ця іволга. І жив злий лісний дух, який вирішив, що, ну, точніше заздрив щастю батьків її. І воно захотіло, вона каже, що типу я тут вирішую, кому тут радіти, і захотіло плату. Коли батьки сказали, що в них нічого немає, то вона сказала, що чудовисько забере їх ненароджену дочку.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Так, спочатку все було нормально, але коли їй виповнилось 15 років, почалось проявлятися прокляття. Спочатку це було тільки на повнолуння, потім вона вже почала на постійній основі перетворюватися на птаху. І каже, що все закінчиться тим, що вона остаточно трансформується у птаха. І тому вона використовувала ілюзорну мазь, щоб приховати оці всі недоліки. І коли вона побачила, що Геральт прийшов за нею, то вона вважала, що її хтось що Геральда наняли, щоб її просто вбити. І вона вже з цим змирилась. Я можу спробувати зняти це прокляття.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we return?
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivien gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivien will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivien to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivien will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonfo will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the teams shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one drops to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin! Crowd, race a ruckus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Look alive! For the Duchess! I've had just about enough of this toil!
Too late to surrender.
You shall be hurled by the sword!
Not one step, not one foot. Francesca! Alone girl stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
No mercy!
Oh, Toussaint! Oh, the Duchess! Oh, me? Oh, my! That must have been painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful.
Slice! Smash!
Переміг.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one, praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts, He sailed through all trials. Each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers. It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes, any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rifia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Pacing
Ой,
the
навіть
grounds,
не
the
дадуть.
titans locked stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled and silent Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray! And now a few words from our sponsor, the Tuffo video. For strong bones and deep drink Tuffo. A wine for your taking, a wine for your soul. Yeah. Yeah. Cries in shock. Sir Geralt seems weak. Will he survive? Geralt of Rifia! This year's champion! A sight to behold! He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon! Hail Geralt! Herald! Herald! Herald!
Перемогли на турнірі.
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon the garter of her illustrious highness, Anni-Gенrієтти. Doubtless the Duchess's grace carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Ну, перемогли, це добре. Так, ну що вирішила, мадам?
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you!
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt! When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Так, ну що вона вирішила все-таки прожити 7 років, а не зняти прокляття назавжди. І для цього нам потрібно знайти яйце і волги. Одне вона бачила якраз на поляні, де вели бесіду.
This is the place.
Так, ну давайте тепер хоч можна. Ой. Ой. А де? Так, арбалет. 13, 17. Магічний плюс 300. А ця. То цей має ще крутіший, ніж цей. Ніж сталевий. Плюс 150 пробиття обладунків. Шанс критичного удару. Добре, хай буде. Давайте відремонтуємо меч. Ну, арбалет. Арбалет. А цей арбалет що у нього? А, ну у нього тут більше. Ще й по цьому. По монстрам. Ми вже відремонтуємо все. Добре, пішли.
Oh no! A panther's gotten at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this.
Ну, своєчасно я прийняв ліки.
Eggs fell on a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
300. Яйце вибрали.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Gelt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finarat.
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muana Gandrau. Muana Finerat.
Ну, прокляття зняв.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenford, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Gilom. He's the one hired me to help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Добре, не хоче вона, щоб ми
Sure, I'll
не
tell him.
втручалися.
Farewell, Vivien.
Якщо вона така сором'язлива, то ми передамо подяку від неї. Ну все, розібралися з усіма. Турнір виграли. Зняли прокляття. Залишилось тільки повернутися до Гільома. Поїхали. Розповісти йому все, як є. Сказати, що зняли прокляття, що тепер вона вільна. Що, не знаю, що там 7 років залишилось їй жити. Якщо хочеш, то будуй з нею зараз стосунки. Ну, їдь.
Come on.
Ну, повертай. Що ось такі у нього
Faster.
плани. На майбутнє має бути. іншого. Поки в нього немає. Так. Сюди, туди, сюди.
Giving me no choice.
Я не хочу вступати в бій.
Stocks and the whip await those sweating riots.
Breathe and last trump honor.
Так. Ну де цей Гільом? Десь тут має бути.
I pledge my love to win the tourney with your name on my lips.
But what
А,
if
ось.
another night?
П'єш.
Geralt, what of Vivien?
Managed
Все
to lift her
добре.
curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Method she chose worked. Thing is, she might only live for a few years more. 7 or so, most likely. Though I could be wrong.
You had better be. You failed me, Witcher. I placed my trust in you and...
It was Vivien's decision. Wanted to do it her way. Can't blame me for that. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
О, 560 монет. За те отримали.
Hire a witch?
Так,
It's a good thing you've come.
Десь тут.
Eat,
З тобою
drink,
можна
and be
зіграти.
merry. Thus spake the prophet Levion.
Здорово. З тобою можна зіграти?
Well, well, the one and only Geralt. The bridge his crest graces my establishment. What do you
О,
need, sir?
карти зіграємо. На 50.
A round of Gwent, maybe?
Так, ну з кайтелями ми грали, давайте чудовиськами зіграємо. Хоча, давайте шпигунами. О, з кайтелями. Так, що в мене тут є? Морок можна замінити. Ого, один шпигун це. Перемогли. А це дозволяє мені взяти будь-яку. Ага. Програли.
The need you care, sir. Our sweet shining sun.
100 крон.
Fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Ой, військовий дракар. Так, військовий дракар. Де він тут в мене? Скелен. Так, ну що ж, пропоную тоді на сьогодні на цьому закінчити. Кому сподобалось дане відео, прошу поставити лайк, підписатись на канал і залишити свій коментар. Ну а ми з вами побачимось уже в наступній серії. До зустрічі!